Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Without any others being included or involved. A privilege granted only to him. And nothing more. He was only a child. Never except when. Call me only if your cold gets worse. Being the only one, single and isolated from others. An only child. Exclusive of anyone or anything else. I'll have this car and this car only. Without anybody else or anything else. The child stayed home alone. Without any others being included or involved. The burden of proof rests on the prosecution alone. Lacking companions or companionship. He was alone when we met him. Exclusive of anyone or anything else. She alone believed him. Radically distinctive and without equal. He is alone in the field of microbiology. Isolated from others. Could be alone in a crowded room. Without any others being included or involved. Was entirely to blame. To a complete degree or to the full or entire extent, whole, is often used informally for wholly. Entirely satisfied with the meal. Without any others being included or involved. He works for Mr. Smith exclusively. Without any others being included or involved. Did it solely for money. And nothing more. Hopes that last but a moment. Used for emphasis, absolutely. I just can't take it anymore. Indicating exactness or preciseness. It was just as he said, the jewel was gone. Free from favoritism or self-interest or bias or deception. Conforming with established standards or rules. Of moral excellence. A just cause. By a little. I only just caught the bus. And nothing more. Just a scratch. Only a moment ago. He has just arrived. Fair to all parties as dictated by reason and conscience. Only a very short time before. Used especially of what is legally or ethically right or proper or fitting. A just and lasting peace. And nothing more. I was merely asking. In a simple manner, without extravagance or embellishment. They lived very simply. Used for emphasis, absolutely. It's simply beautiful. And nothing more. It is simply a matter of time. Never except when. Call me only if your cold gets worse. Never except when. Lacking companions or companionship. He was alone when we met him. Characterized by or preferring solitude. A lone wolf. Being the only one, single and isolated from others. The lone doctor in the entire county. Marked by dejection from being alone. Lonesome when her husband is away. Being the only one, single and isolated from others. A lonesome pine. Not divided or shared with others. Sole rights of publication. Put a new sole on. Sole the shoes. Lean flesh of any of several flatfish. Being the only one, single and isolated from others. The sole heir. Right-eyed flatfish. Many are valued as food, most common in warm seas, especially European. The underside of footwear or a golf club. The underside of the foot. One who lives in solitude. Confinement of a prisoner in isolation from other prisoners. He was held in solitary. Of plants and animals, not growing or living in groups or colonies. Solitary bees. Lacking companions or companionship. A solitary traveler. Characterized by or preferring solitude. A man of a solitary disposition. Devoid of creatures. A solitary retreat. Being the only one, single and isolated from others. A solitary instance of cowardice. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. Single occupancy. Being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Not divided among or brought to bear on more than one object or objective. Judging a contest with a single eye. Not married or related to the unmarried state. Sex and the single girl. A base hit on which the batter stops safely at first base. The smallest whole number or a numeral representing this number. Existing alone or consisting of one entity or part or aspect or individual. Upon the hill stood a single tower. Having uniform application. A single legal code for all. Hit a single. The batter singled to left field. Used of flowers having usually only one row or whorl of petals. Single chrysanthemums resemble daisies and may have more than one row of petals. Not divided or shared with others. They have exclusive use of the machine. Not divided among or brought to bear on more than one object or objective. Gained their exclusive attention. A news report that is reported first by one news organization. Excluding much or all, especially all but a particular group or minority. Exclusive clubs.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.